were your impressions of the neighborhood?
My impression of Gallaratese is that it's a place with a lot of opportunities for great street art, and there's some beautiful murals happening already. I was very moved by the enthusiasm that people showed for my mural going up. But the great thing about an area that's not the bustling center of the city with a lot of competition for advertising and wall space is that there's opportunity to really enhance the landscape with beautiful murals, big and small. So if you're somebody that's just starting out, there are smaller spaces that you could take over, and for somebody that's more accomplished, I think there's some really great big walls. Never feel like you're from an area that isn't cool enough, isn't big enough, because it's what you make of it. There's a lot of opportunity for you to make something great.
Tell us briefly about your last mural work at the Gallaratese district.
My mural in the Gallaratese district is called Tear Flame Peace, and it's about multiple things. It's about the need for peace in the world. There are wars in Ukraine and Gaza right now. There's conflict all over the world. Humans are bickering all the time. I'd like to see people resolve their differences without violence, to talk through things, to come up with compromises diplomatically, think about the good of each other's situation and see in each other themselves. That's called empathy. That's what I'd like to see more of. The mural is also about the need for recognizing what's going on with climate change and environmental destruction. So the peace in the world is also really dependent on the health of our planet. So all of these things come into play in the mural, but I love that an eye with a tear can make people think of any number of things that they'd like to see made better. So I hope that the mural also evokes a sense of concern and compassion from people.
Tell us about your adolescence and what influenced your art.
I grew up in a small place, Charleston, South Carolina, and was only around very traditional art until I got into skateboarding and punk rock, which opened my eyes to stencils, screen printing, stickers, things that led me into street art. When I went into art school, I was exposed to a lot more graffiti, political posters, and all of this converged to make me do what I do, which is a combination of just spreading art to public spaces and making statements about things that I'd like to see improved in the world.
What advice would you give young people in the suburbs who are trying to get into street art?
The advice I'd give to any young person in the suburbs who wants to get into street art is learn the basics. Learn how to make the stencils, to paint murals, to make stickers. Find some people who know what they're doing already and learn from them. Apprentice. It's all very simple processes that are built upon to go larger. So start small with things that are unintimidating and develop your confidence, but just keep pushing. A lot of times people are very concerned about perfection or doing things on a large scale, but that can be paralyzing. So just keep doing and you'll improve. It happens even for someone like me that's been doing it a long time. I still am improving.